Good morning, children. How are you today? Welcome to class. Today's topic on grammar is gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives. And our subtopic is definition of gerunds and infinitives, types of infinitives, examples of gerunds and infinitives. A gerund is a noun formed from a verb. All gerunds end ing. It is also defined as a verbal noun, for it performs the function of a noun, that is, subject and object of a sentence. Examples: reading is an important hobby, subject. Dancing is a form of exercise. Gerunds as objects. I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting. Object: seeing is believing. We define gerunds as a verbal noun because it's a verb. Gerund is a verb, but it performs the function of a noun, that is, to stand as a subject or as an object in a sentence. From the first example, reading is an important hobby. Reading here is a gerund. Gerund has a telltale, which is this ing. It often ends in a ing. Now, in this example, reading is an important hobby. Reading is a gerund there, standing as a subject, which is the performer a subject is a performer of an action or what is being talked about in a sentence. In the second sentence, dancing is a form of exercise. Kimberly, what is the gerund there? Dancing. That is it. Now, gerunds as objects. Monachin, what are objects? Objects are what is being talked about in a sentence. You said what? I said object, not subject. Okay, object is what is being acted upon. Okay, what the subject is acting upon. Good. Objects are what is objects in a sentence are the receivers of the action. A subject performs an action in a sentence, while the object receives the action. Sometimes we say that the object is what is being acted upon, is the receiver of an action in a sentence, while the subject is the performer. For instance, if you advance to primary 6, where you be learning transitive and intransitive verb. In a transitive verb, you will see that what happens there is that, for instance, Jane slapped Chioma. Jane slapped Chioma. Jane is the subject. Slapped is the verb action. Chioma is the object. You see how the transfer goes. That is called transitive verb. You see that an action now is being transferred from the subject to the object. So an object is often the receiver of an action in a sentence. Now look at this. I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting. Sleeping and resting, yeah. Sleeping is and resting are the objects. Sleeping and resting, they are the object in this sentence. Believing, seeing is believing. In the second sentence, believing is the object. They don't perform other functions apart from the these two you have here. Gerunds serve as the object of a verb. They serve as the object of a verb or preposition. My mother enjoys walking early in the morning. My mother enjoys walking early in the morning. The object of a verb, walking, here is the gerund, which is the object of the verb what? Enjoys. Which is the object of the verb enjoy. Please take note of my sentence. My mother enjoys walking early in the morning. A verb there is enjoys, while the object of the verb here is walking, gerund. Gerunds are used in warnings. They are used in short warnings or prohibitions. No spitting, no spitting, no smoking, no urinating. These are gerunds functioning as warnings used in short warnings or prohibitions. We also use gerunds in sayings. My example under gerunds as objects, seeing is believing, is a saying. Parting is the saddest thing to do. Parting there is the gerund. I hope you understood this lesson. Retro. What are gerunds? Gerunds are verbal nouns. So why do we call them verbal nouns? Hold it, Rachel, don't bother. Yes, Munachi, why do we call gerunds verbal nouns? They perform the function of a verb. Or, you said what? Okay, the function of a noun. Good, don't misplace it. They are verbs which perform the function of a noun. That is why we call them verbal nouns. Okay? Maccabeus, why do we call gerunds verbal nouns? Perform the function of a noun, though they are verbs. Good. Alright, Munachim. In a sentence, smoking is bad for your lungs. Can you tell me the gerund there? Smoking. Very good. Okay, if I have a sentence like, I don't like singing. I don't like singing. What is the gerund there? Singing. Okay, good, Muna. Now, Muna, what is the function of that gerund there under singing? The gerund singing function as a what? Object. Correct. I hope you understood this lesson. Alright, now your turn. Pick up a pen and paper and take down my classwork. Number 1. Take the instruction first. Fill in the blanks with a suitable gerund using the verbs given in brackets. He likes drawing and coloring. He likes drawing and coloring. Example 1. He likes drawing and coloring. And the verbs in bracket is draw and color. Now number 2. She is dash something delicious in the kitchen. She is dash something delicious in the kitchen. The verb in the bracket is cook. Number 2. Why is the woman dash at me? The verb in the bracket is point. Point. Number 3. The zookeeper is dash the animals. The verb in the bracket there is feed. 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 Now, number 4. Make 3 correct sentences showing 1. Gerunds as subject. 2. Gerunds as object. 3. Difference between gerunds and participles using one word. For instance, if you want to use eating to show me the difference between gerund and participle. If you want to use smiling, use smiling to show me the difference between gerunds and participles. Hope you understood my question. Please take your work seriously. Copy your notes with legible handwriting and submit your classwork via the Google Classroom. Be good.